High tech is taking on the oldest battle on record, the wrinkle wars. These days, scientists are working overtime to combat creases. And one company claims it's found a way to turn back the hands of time. Freeze 24/7 is trying to put a new look on the face of the future.
There are some people who are going to be happy to age the way they want to age. There are other people who are going to fight it every step of the way. We happen to be in a position to have a product that works effectively in fighting it.
And it's not just seniors waging war on these battle lines.
There is such a desire, across the spectrum of ages, from the 20s all the way up to the 80s, of men and women who want to look younger and feel better all the time.
Masses flock to Fifth Avenue in the Big Apple to stock up on anti-aging products. And Henry Bendel is a shopping mecca for these potions and lotions. Freeze 24/7 launched their products here in 2003. From their flagship cream to plump lips, icicles, and ice cream, they claim to have harnessed a small part of the ever-elusive fountain of youth.
Freeze 24/7 is a skincare treatment that, when applied, diminishes the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles within minutes. Freeze 24/7 is used only on problem areas. It's used gingerly. The key to the product is absorption. This is not something you lather all over your face. It's used on clean, dry skin. The product then needs to absorb for a couple of minutes, and then you can literally go on with your normal routine.
Large pores, problem areas, and stretch marks are all targets to be frozen with Freeze. And the folks at the company say their products are considerably safer than other wrinkle-reducing alternatives like Botox.
We are a natural alternative to injectables and invasive procedures. No needles, no injections, no harmful procedures, no cutting, no knives, no downtime. It's incredibly safe. In fact, it's 100% safe. All the ingredients that we use are approved by the FDA, so there's nothing in there that's questionable.
They say their cream, like other similar products on the market, relaxes the muscles, while Botox temporarily halts the muscle from contracting. And while the cream will set you back about $100 per ounce, Botox is several $100s per session. But it seems they need a genie to bottle up all this magic. In this case, the Freeze Genie comes in the form of a chemist, high-tech gear, and some very special ingredients.
Well, what makes the product high-tech is the technology used inside, which is a GABA-based derivative, or a GABA complex.
It soaks into the skin and makes the muscles around the wrinkle relax.
GABA is a neurotransmitter inhibitor. GABA has been used in the pharmaceutical industry for areas like muscle relaxation, multiple sclerosis patients, epilepsy, even depression. It's all related to the muscle relaxation abilities.
The GABA doesn't fly solo, but the base ingredients are considered top secret.
In this particular formula, GABA doesn't work on its own. It would never be able to do its activity without the help of the additional actives that communicate with one another to actually perform the muscle relaxation activity.
Even the most secret of compounds need quality checks along the way. Before going into production, they make sure there's no deviation in the product. Once the machines have done their work and the techies are satisfied with the results, the mixture is ready for release. The empty turquoise jars open up for drilling. Filled to the rim, they roll down the line for seals and caps. Placement in a Botox-free box prepares them for their attack on aging. So what does your friendly neighborhood dermatologist have to say about it all?
There are a lot of new products that are emerging now that are showing to possibly have some effect on plumping up collagen, that are possibly safer, less invasive than injections. And I think it's an important thing if you're thinking of purchasing something like this to talk to your dermatologist about this.
But the $10 million question is, does it work?
There's a cooling, numbing sensation. It's not too dramatic, but the sensation does indicate that the product's working.
They say these before and after photos demonstrate the success of the product. But you can be the judge. And even Cinderella's coach turns back into a pumpkin at midnight. Freeze only lasts about 24 hours, so you have to reapply 7 days a week to keep the crow's feet at bay. But if you're still not convinced, Freeze 24/7 invites you to do the Freeze first-hand proof test and see for yourself.
We apply the product onto the hand, and in a few minutes we compare the palms. And you'll notice that a substantial, if not most, of the fine lines in my palms have disappeared. And this is only a preliminary effect of the product. As it continues to work for a number of minutes after, the results become more dramatic.
To get your hands on a little freeze, you can go to specialty stores or order online. And while there's no substitute to growing old gracefully, the company says it'll still do its part for women who want to fight off the signs of aging.